Good afternoon. My name is Captain Tony Tunstall, and I'm the commanding officer of the Greensboro Police Department's Training Division. On behalf of the Greensboro Police Department, I would like to welcome you to the graduation of the 115th Police Academy. I ask that each of you rise as the recruits of the 115th Police Academy into the auditorium led by the Greensboro Police Department's training staff. Please remain standing as the Greensboro Police Department's Honor Guard presents our national colors, and Mrs. Ashley Lowe honors us by singing the national anthem. It is the protocol of the Greensboro Police Department that members of our agency place their right hand over their heart at the order of present arms, and we would be honored if you would join us in doing the same.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we've watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Mrs. Thank you, Mrs. Lowe. I will ask the police chaplain, Kenny Wilson, to offer the invocation.
Lord, thank you for giving us another day. We thank you, God, for allowing these recruits, soon to be officers, giving them the courage to see the need in the world that we live in today. I ask, God, that you would help them on the days when they feel like it cannot be done, that you would help them to remember their resources, tools, and opportunities to dig deeper and find a way in the midst of there being no visible way. I pray for safety and protection over them, over their families. I pray, God, that you would continue to encourage their hearts, sharpen their minds, and build meaningful relationships with those they're serving and those they serve alongside. I pray, God, that you would continue to watch over us in all the things that we do, and may love be the anchor of our hearts. We ask this in your name. Amen.
Please be seated. Now I would like to call forward Greensboro Police Chief John Thompson to offer his remarks and welcome our special guest. Chief Thompson.
Good afternoon. I'd like to thank everyone for taking the time to come out this afternoon in support of the Greensboro Police Department and the 115th Police Academy. I want to thank members of City Council. I believe I saw Mayor Vaughn, Councilwoman Thurm, Councilwoman Hoffman, and Councilwoman Abouzader. And I cannot see if I missed anyone else. I apologize. I'd also like to thank the City Manager's Office for being here today, Deputy City Manager Chris Wilson, and Assistant City Manager over Public Safety Trey Davis. I want to further thank our law enforcement partners and other organizations here to support us this afternoon. I'd like to thank all of the community that is here today that have come out to show support for the recruits here on stage, as well as the Greensboro Police Department. I want to thank all of our police officers and our professional staff in the organization, all of whom have chosen to dedicate their time and talent to serving this wonderful city. I would like to take a few moments to speak with mainly two groups today. First, the family and friends here to support those up on stage, the 115th Police Academy. And then secondly, I'd like to address the 115th Police Academy class. To the family, friends, and supporters, I ask for you to remember three things: patience, support, and pride. Patience, due to the long nights, missed holidays, tough calls, and all of the difficulties and challenges that come with this noble profession. Support. Support for the soon-to-be officers here on the stage as they come into one of the most trying professions where support can be lacking and recognition for the amazing work can be minimalized. Lastly, pride. Not just pride for the members on this stage, but be proud of your role in their success and recognize that their achievements and successes are your achievements and successes. To the graduating class, I ask you to remember 4 tenets, and if you're ever up for promotion and on this stage again, I typically will do a pop quiz to see if you remember any of these 4 things. So I have not had a single person remember all 4 on the stage, so good luck to you. But these 4 tenets have influenced my career, and hopefully they will guide you as you move forward in your career. They are compassion, service, hard work, and humility. All things we do with compassion. As the police motto directs, we protect and serve. Always remember to serve. Serve the citizens and serve your colleagues around you. You will never go wrong if your actions are centered on serving others. Hard work is a principle I have tried to live by every day. I'd like to share a quote I use to remind myself about the benefits of hard work. And the quote is from Gandhi, who said, "Satisfaction lies in the effort, not in the attainment. Full effort is full victory." Lastly, do your work with humility. I'm sure most of you, like the officers who have come before you, chose this profession for service to others and not recognition. But please always remember to keep a humble heart. I'm fortunate that I have 9-year-old twins that constantly humble me. Just this morning, as I was leaving for work, I have on this white shirt, which I do not typically wear. Caught my 9-year-old son's attention, and we're standing in the kitchen getting ready to leave, and he looks over and says, "Dad, why do you wear the police uniform? You work in an office. You're not a real cop." So I hung my head a little bit as I walked out to the car, and I had to give myself a pep talk for the next 20 minutes coming to work that I am a real cop. So if any of you on stage ever struggle with being humble, I have a solution for you. He's a 9-year-old boy named Grayson. So in closing, I just want to thank the family and friends here for your support for the recruits here on stage and members of Class Police Academy 115. Thank you for choosing a career of service.
A police officer will face numerous challenges throughout their career, and no one can do this job alone. To be successful, it is essential to have support of our family and friends. It is through your support that these 23 recruits have made it through this academy, and we thank you. Now, please allow me to take a moment to introduce our training staff. These dedicated individuals are committed to the success of our organization through the development and education of its personnel. This staff works tirelessly, numerous projects and programs, while providing unwavering support to these recruits as well as our sworn and professional staff. They are truly a team of professionals with whom I'm proud to be associated. Lieutenant Cassandra Dart, Sergeant Jason Lowe, Corporal Chandler Miller, Officer Catherine Branson, Officer Dan Harris, and Ms. Michelle Hubbard, who is the cog to the wheel that makes everything move. Please join me in giving these individuals a well-deserved round of applause. I would also like to thank the members of the Greensboro Fire Department who are in attendance today. We share the training facility with them, and we are grateful for their support and their camaraderie. Could the members of the Greensboro Fire Department please stand? If you could, please give them a round of applause. Historically, the Greensboro Police Department presents several special awards during the Academy graduation. Today, we honor members of the 115th Police Academy who have distinguished themselves. I call upon the Police Academy School Director, Sergeant Jason Lowe, and the Training Division staff to present these special awards.
All right, I'm going to start with some academic achievements, or the Academic Achievement Award. That goes to the highest average score for all the recruits in this class. During the course of the academy, the students are given 40 topical areas of instruction ranging from constitutional law to driver's training to mental health awareness. Every student must pass each block of instruction while also preparing for the comprehensive state exam at the end of the course. The amount of studying required is demanding, both physically and mentally, and as more material is presented over the course of delivery. During each class, we have one student who separates themselves academically by achieving the highest overall grade. For the 115th Academy, this student finished with an average of 95.4. The training staffs please present the award for highest academic average to Recruit Draper. All right, the next award is the Captain Dan Moore Physical Fitness Award. Each student is required to pass a physical fitness standard as set by the state of North Carolina. Everyone here on this stage took the challenge on and successfully passed this test. Just as with the academic award, every student is tasked with meeting these physical goals as the academy proceeds, but there are always students who far exceed our standards. For the 115th Academy, one student entered the academy in excellent shape. They continued their hard work and was a top performer in all the physical fitness assessments. Again, this award's been named the Captain Dan Moore Memorial Award now. Just to give you background on that, Captain Dan Moore began his career with the Greensboro Fire Department in 1997 before joining the 77th PBIC in 2000. During his 25-year career in public safety, Dan excelled in every aspect of the professions, from tactical operations and undercover work to training and coaching. A key consistency in Captain Moore's routine was daily, imaginative, rigorous exercise and physical training. He could regularly be found in any one of the police gyms or pounding the pavement early in the morning or late at night preparing for his day to come. He was regularly joined and planned these runs whenever PBIC was in session, and generally was the highest ranking and oldest officer in the runs, typically leading the formation. Up until his cancer diagnosis and untimely death in late 2021, Dan always led the way, and his infectious spirit lives on with many in our agency. Each PBIC class recognizes its recruit with the most impressive overall physical fitness standards throughout the 7-month program. For the 115th PBIC, I'm proud to present the Captain Dan Moore Memorial Physical Fitness Award to Recruit Rogo. All right, next is a Firearms Award. It's presented by our firearms instructors to the student who displays excellent marksmanship skills. In addition to this award, each student is eligible for an individual award for scoring a 98% or higher during their qualification course. The recruits that reach this level of proficiency are Recruit Cantellin, Recruit McPherson Clark, and Recruit Wampampo. Over the 2 weeks of firearms training, students are taken from basic firearm terminology to a state-required combat course where accuracy and weapon control is tested under stress. Students range from never having fired a weapon to being well-versed in firearm use. One student was chosen from this class based on their firearms qualification scores and their overall firearms course performance. The recipient of the Firearms Award for the 115th Police Academy is Recruit John Clark. All right, next is SCAT. SCAT is the acronym for Subject Control Arrest Techniques, is the course that incorporates what you may know as defensive tactics. Each student's given instruction in handcuffing techniques, subject control, and officer safety. The department SCAT instructors choose a student who not only demonstrates proficiency in the classroom and mat room, but also personifies those immeasurable components of heart and drive. For the 115th Police Academy, the recipient of the SCAT Award is presented to Recruit Clark. All right, next is the Instructor Award. The delivery of the Police Academy is an opportunity for each of our new employees to be given the state blocks of instruction while also becoming part of the city of Greensboro and their new family at the police department. The 115th Police Academy consisted of roughly 1,000 hours of instruction that is provided by our assigned training staff and many other instructors throughout the department. Each instructor brings something to the class that they are assigned and are an integral part of one of the best instructional academies in the Southeast. Even with all of that, we have instructors that step forward and demonstrate a commitment to both the department and the academy students. For the 115th Academy, one instructor was chosen above the others for their level of dedication in providing excellent instruction, quality work, and meeting the rigorous demands placed by both the state of North Carolina and the training staff. This instructor received excellent reviews by the students and was the lead instructor on a block that many students identified as one of the best that they sat through. On December 30th, 2023, Sergeant Dale Nix tragically lost his life doing the duties that these recruits are signing up to do. Sergeant Nix began his public service career as a telecommunicator with Guilford Metro 911 in 1998 and then joined the police department in 2001 as a member of the 79th Police Academy. During his 22-year career as a police officer, he was a patrol officer, detective, patrol corporal, patrol sergeant, member and team leader of the Honor Guard team, member and team leader of the peer support team, and sergeant over the Family Victims Unit. Sergeant Nix began instructing in the GPD academies in 2007, leaving his mark on future officers over 17 years. He continuously gave his time to help instruct the academy and always received great reviews as an outstanding instructor. In recognition of Sergeant Nix's unwavering dedication to training and mentorship, the department has decided to dedicate the Instructor Award in his memory. It's my pleasure to present the Sergeant Dale Nix Instructor Award for the 115th Police Academy to Kelly and Will Nix, the wife of Sergeant Dale Nix.
The Michael G. Winslow Memorial Award. On June 27, 1978, a brave hero, Greensboro Police Officer Michael Gray Winslow, lost his life in a vehicle crash while responding to assist another officer who had called for assistance. Although any police death is tragic, Michael's death was made even more sobering because of his youth, just a few months beyond his 21st birthday. Michael was a member of the 50th PBIC, and since Michael had not yet turned 21 at the time of his class graduation, he had to wait until February 16, 1978 to be sworn by the Greensboro Police Department as a Greensboro police officer. Although Officer Winslow's career was very short and ended tragically, his enthusiasm for police service endures, nurtured by his family through their sponsorship of a truly special award presented in Michael's honor. As a continuing memorial to Michael, his family supports the Michael G. Winslow Memorial Award, which distinguishes overall excellence and professionalism exhibited by one member of each graduating class. The Michael G. Winslow Memorial Award is the highest honor an Academy graduate can receive. This award is presented on the basis of selection by class members themselves and serves as the lasting testimony that it represents that the recipient was found to possess all personal values, attitudes, and abilities which are characteristic of a true police professional. Presenting this award is Assistant Chief of Police Doug Tabler, who received his award in the 73rd PBIC. It is my honor and privilege to announce the recipient of the 100th Police Academy Michael G. Winslow Award, Recruit J.A. Clark. Now, as is customary, our academy graduation, a student is selected to represent them. At this time, I call forward Recruit Costello to deliver the class address.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Paige Costello. Have anyone here ever Googled the reasons to become a cop? Well, let me tell you, the first thing that pops up is for the free donuts and coffee. Truly, though, the answers that show are to serve the community, protect the public, save lives, help others, put away the bad guy, and to do new things every day. These reasons could have stemmed from police interactions growing up, watching cops on TV, having parents in the criminal justice system, being a victim of crime, or simply having a calling for this profession. There is something rooted in each one of us that made us choose to become cops. And here we are, moments away from receiving a badge and getting to fulfill those callings. The 115th Police Academy has gained an influx of experience, knowledge, strength, and stories these past 26 weeks. Week 1, we had to practice POPAT, which is our physical fitness test. If you would have seen us then, you would think there would only be 10 people up here on the stage graduating with us today. But with pushing and supporting one another, we made it through. The moment in the academy that sticks out in my mind the most is the final POPAT day. I looked up from doing my final bag roll, and I saw every single one of my classmates yelling, cheering, clapping, and surrounding me to congratulate me. It was moments like these, I think, that helped us all realize that this is a team job. There were many moments that brought us together, from attending Sergeant Nix's funeral to doing push-ups on top of a fire tower. We quickly learned that making it through the academy was not going to be possible without leaning on and helping one another. We helped each other pull taglines, rinse pepper spray from our eyes, pour water blindfolded, and get through miles. We attempted to play Simon Says while stretching, competed to draw our weapons, and put each other in arm bars. This is only a short list of things we did together, but nearly everything we did, we can look it back and laugh at how silly we looked or how nervous we were. I have a long list of thank yous I want to offer today. First, thank you to Corporal Miller and Sergeant Lowe and the rest of the training staff who dedicated the past 6 months of your lives to the development from police recruits to police officers. Thank you to all the instructors who volunteered your time and shared your knowledge. Thank you to all of the families and friends out there that helped my academy mates get through these challenging 6 months. To my academy mates and friends, I wish you all the greatest success in a long, healthy career. We will forever be bonded through the 115th Police Academy. And lastly, the only reason I am giving this speech today is by the promise I would end with, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes.
Sergeant Lowe, at this time, please prepare the 115th Police Academy for graduation and receipt of their diplomas and the badges of their office.
Class, on your feet. Left face. Forward, march.
So at this time, I'm going to call out names so the officers can get their badges pinned. So if I could have the families move to the left side of the wall, I'm going to call them in alphabetical order. So the A's kind of move to the front and W's go towards the back, whoever's pinning badges. Okay, for the moment we've been waiting for. Margaret Andrus. She's being pinned by her parents, Grace and Dan Andrus. You guys can come up on the stage. Bring out. Christian Cantellin. He's being pinned by his parents, Ricardo Cantellin and Olga Gonzalez. John Clark. He's being pinned by his wife, Dawn Clark. Paige Costello. She's been pinned by her wife, Samantha Smith. Ricky Davis, being pinned by his mother, Renee Wall. Lauren D., being pinned by her parents, Suzanne and Matt D. Elizabeth Draper, being pinned by her mother, Mary Draper. Anton Forbes II. He's being pinned by his father, who is a retired sergeant from the city of Miami PD, Anton Forbes Sr. Roy Lloyd Gilmore IV, being pinned by his wife, Ebony Gilmore. Crystal Lynn Guzman. She's been pinned by her son, Joseph Guzman, and her mother, Noelia Escalante. Michael Ilucci, being pinned by his girlfriend, Siobhan Huggins Sullivan. Charles Jimenez. He's being pinned by his mother, who is a reserve officer with Newport Beach, California, Lori Hayden. Peyton Johnson. He's being pinned by his fiancee, Mallory Hicks. John Koneski. He's being pinned by his grandfather, Jack Koneski. Brian Gregory Mariani, being pinned by his sister, Noemi Perez. Ring out. Jonathan McPherson Clark, being pinned by his wife, who is a corporal with Forsyth County Sheriff's Department, Antoinette McPherson Clark. Joseph Nelson, being pinned by his father, Antonio Demetrius Nelson. Good job. Austin Reese, being pinned by his fiancee, Madison Spivey. Carissa Rogo, being pinned by her brother, Wyatt Rogo. Savannah Tester, being pinned by her mother, Therese Tester, and her friend, Jessie Gardner. Nathaniel Urbina, being pinned by his brother, Isaiah Urbina. Nima Wapampo, being pinned by his grandfather, Ken Knight, his father, Joseph Pompo, and retired Greensboro police officer, Ann Griffiths. Want me to go help him? Good job, Wapampo. right. And the last one is Dakota Watkins, being penned by his uncle, William Moore. Thank you.
Class, forward, march. Left, face.
I will now ask City Clerk Angie Lord to administer the oath of office. A special thank you to Lawndale Baptist Church, who provided the Bibles for each of our new police officers.
Please place your left hand on the Bible, raise your right hand, and repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Anton Patrick Force II. I, Nemo Wapampo. I, Dakota Kendall Watkins.
Do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States. So help me God. I do further solemnly and sincerely swear that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the state of North Carolina and to the constitutional powers and authorities which are or may be established for the government thereof, and that I will endeavor to support, maintain, and defend the Constitution of said state, not inconsistent with the Constitution of the United States, to the best of my knowledge and ability. So help me God. I do further solemnly swear that I will be alert and vigilant to enforce the criminal laws of this state, that I will not be influenced in any matter on account of personal bias or prejudice, that I will faithfully and impartially execute the duties of my office as a law enforcement officer for the city of Greensboro, North Carolina, according to the best of my skill, abilities, judgment, and according to law. So help me God. Congratulations and welcome to the city of Greensboro.
Congratulations to the 115th. I'm going to go off script, so everybody watch my back and don't let my division tackle me on stage. I do want to give you guys just a little bit of advice that I heard in a speech from Denzel Washington, so I can't claim this for myself. But as you move forward in this job, don't just aspire to make a living, aspire to make a difference. And just take that with you, and hopefully you guys will be in my position and even Chief Thompson's position someday. But even more important than that, you'll be serving the citizens of a great city and doing what's right by them. Sergeant Lowe, you may dismiss the 115th Police Academy.
115, left, face. Forward, march.
Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the graduation ceremony for the 115th. At this time, we ask that you wait in the lobby while our officers complete some very necessary paperwork. They will join you in the lobby as soon as they are finished. Thank you for attending today.